Alright, so we're joining sides with the Fatui temporarily. Hold on. Yeah, this has been going on for a while. We're on the chapter... Was it chapter 3, part 5? Yeah, part 4, actually. Or chapter 5, part 4. Yeah, chapter 5, part 4. So, we're temporarily joining forces with the Fatui.
Thank you for coming.
With the captain. Just temporarily. Got to talk to the Lord of the Night. Because I put all of them into the one with frickin' Chiori. Yes, we asked her about our ancient name and she said she would tell, I guess, Xilonen in a dream. And then we asked her about the Loom of Fate and she's like, I never even heard of anything like that. And she told us some other information. She's like, oh, there's certain people that don't like being called names. Even the Seven can't address them by their names. They usually are called shades. And she said the one you're talking about, I call her the ruler of death. And I don't know, I think she's talking about the unknown god, who I think her name was Asmodee, but they might have changed it again. That's the only person I think she's talking about. She's like, she helped us establish the phlogiston and helped me create the rules for Natlan. That kind of confused me a little bit. And she's like, it was an act of love. It's like, why would the unknown god do that? Seems like a fucking joke.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause.
So, Auroron is the 5th warrior who awoken to his power. And they said they need one more, and I think the last one is me. I'm the 6th one, I'm pretty freaking sure.
We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future.
Okay.
As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
I feel better about our chances. Strength in numbers.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless.
I wonder what the Saritha is going to say about this shit.
Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawal, Bosingtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how do you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Yeah, so the captain is actually a survivor of Conria. He was there when it was destroyed 500 years ago. So we've been wanting to know a lot about Conria, and I think he's the closest thing we have right now to help us understand.
I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight, together. Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate, and, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conrail, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the prince.
My brother.
He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own.
Back then you said you didn't want to fight me. Was it really because of my sibling?
Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held in Conrail, I would prefer not to harm you, although this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the prince saw me now, I doubt he would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome.
Uh-oh. But think about it. The Pyro Archon just heard what he said. He was traveling with the prince, and you're the censor of the prince. So now she knows that we're royalty of some kind. I honestly think we really are, though. I know it's just a damn title they are using, but I think they are royalty beings, because they're the embodiment of stars.
Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
That's funny, though. Throughout this whole game, the Fatui have been against us, but they never truly hurt us. But, except for that time where Skara lifted me off the ground with wind and punched me in the face in his mecha form. And tried to crush me. But he even said, because I know who you are, I didn't want to hurt you. What the fuck is going on?
So, all the commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
You shattered Kenichi's sword in that fight? Did he ever get it back?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Plain and simple.
What are you gonna tell the Cryo Archon?
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different. Despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign, I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Wait! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
The heavens were mentioned earlier. Anything to do with that? It will probably unleash some...
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xilonen gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
There we go. That's who she was talking about.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
Alright, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, my mom feels even more exhausted. Alright, let's head back.
I'm gonna choke, bro. I'm trying to eat these chips, these Lay's Poppables, and they have like this crunchiness to it that builds inside my throat and I start dying. Like a powder?
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our efforts. I'll leave a portion of my forces for you to command.
That will definitely help relieve some pressure. You're sure they won't object?
It's an order. I will make that clear.
Excellent. I appreciate your trust.
You know, I don't think all the Fatui are bad. And he already said, because I know you're the sister of the prince, and because he hails from Conria, he already said I can't hurt you. And he already said I won't. But why? I know that the captain's from Conria, but what did that have to do with us? Because even Nahida told us what the doctor told her, that the Descenders, Ether is from Tevat, which wouldn't make any sense because we traveled to this world together. We traveled across many worlds, but when we tried to leave this world, we were trapped by the unknown god, whose name I believe was Asmodee, unless they changed it. I think they changed it to Stel, which I don't like. Asmodee sounds more threatening. Stel just sounds like some simple girl in a magical movie. But, like, there's two different names. There's Stel, like S-T-E-L-L-E, and there's Asmodee, A-S-M-O-D-A-Y. I like Asmodee better. It could be Asmodee, also. Asmodee, it almost sounds like a Japanese or Spanish name. But still, like, they're making it seem like Ether and Lumine are from Conria. But if we were, why did Dainsliff never mention that? He mentioned traveling together with Ether, but they never said where they were traveling to or from. He just said we traveled across this world before. But I feel like that's where it becomes a lie. Because 500 years when they first landed here, supposedly me, whoever twin you choose, your opposite twin gets trapped in a meteorite for 500 years. And they never said how they managed to free them. But somehow they traveled through this world to find out how to free them. And then when we got free, that's when we got trapped by Asmodee when we tried to leave. But at that point, Dainsliff was not with us. So what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? See how it just doesn't make any sense? And then we get separated again. We start fighting on the side of the gods. And our brother starts fighting on the side of the remainder of Conria. And then we meet Paimon somehow, and everybody thinks Paimon's the unknown gods. Like, there's a lot of loopholes that's happening here. But I'm sure it'll be explained eventually. It'll probably all come together and you'll be like, holy shit. There's people believing that Paimon is like a split from Asmodee, or the unknown god. It's kind of like what happened with Focalors and Farina, how she separated her humanity and divinity. They believe Paimon is something like that. She's like a split off energy from the unknown god, with her own consciousness and spirit and will. But she's like a clone of her, or something, like a part of her dilute power or some shit. I mean, she looks like her, but people are thinking that she's part of her race or something. But the unknown god didn't have ears like Paimon.
That hurts.
Well, not ears, like she doesn't float like her. And doesn't seem fairy-like. Stay still, your wound still needs time to heal, you need to rest for a few more days. So in these Archon quests, Kanich and Kachina's voice lines are not dubbed. I don't know why.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Coming. Where are they going?
Something wrong, Traveler?
The feeling of dread is getting stronger. Do we really have time to wait for the final hero to appear? Turn to the rest. Blah. It looks like there's 3 different areas for me to go. Oh my god, feel like I'm falling to my death. The final hero is us. The reason why I say that is because we're the only person who needs an ancient name, and they keep building it up to be us. So like, how can it not be? It's pretty obvious. I'd be surprised if it's not us and it actually turns out to be somebody else. But there's nothing indicating that. What am I at? Okay. I think I maxed all of this out, didn't I? No. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Woo! How am I supposed to talk? Oh. Xilonen. Hey, do you have a minute to talk to me?
Nope, we can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Hey, Xilonen? Is something wrong?
People are rushing to make weapons and they're not doing it right.
Nothing I can't handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
Don't say it like that. What the fuck? Why would you say it like that? Ah, yes. I love being exhausted. Work me harder. What the fuck? I don't like when I get exhausted. Everything hurts. Is this? Yeah. I don't think I can... Hold on. This is the backwards way of doing shit. What am I doing? Is that any non-sun? No. I don't want to go. Well, hold on. I know it's higher, but hold on. I don't want to go towards the correct one. I need to figure out. I want to go slow because sometimes it'll trigger cutscenes. There's one other person. There he is. So how do I find him? Fuck.
Kanich, you made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
See you later, I'm a nerd. Yeah, it was a piece of cake, these invasion... I can't read. Invasive pests We're lucky someone called the truce, or we would have burned them all to ashes. I don't know why none of them were voiced. I appreciate the concern, Paimon. Despite Ahao's description, the situation wasn't quite so smooth. The captain's forces are all elite warriors. It was a tough fight. We were prepared to retreat at any moment, and now the Pyro Archon and the captain are working together. Not the outcome I was expecting, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time.
Well, at least the Pyro Archon's plan advanced a step further. This is the best outcome we could have hoped for. We really appreciate all your help. But we have to keep pushing forward. Subu and I were just about to head out, actually. My tribe was calling for messengers.
We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
Little Kanish thinks he can just leave without consulting the almighty Dragon Lord Kuo. Hey, wait up. He's like, I'm fucking out of here. I'm not dealing with your shit. Oh no, I'm not. Just drop him to his death. I did that earlier, and he accidentally touched the lantern. It started burning. It was an accident. You actually can touch the fire in this. He didn't die, of course, because his life is so high. But he was taking freaking pyro damage, and it was so dumb. Especially since he's Dendro, somebody like Kanish will burn the hell up. He'll burn up instantly.
Auroron.
Hello.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
He's awakened as the 5th warrior now. I wonder if she knows.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
He looks like Alba Sergaki, bro. Especially with them jeans. Holy shit.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
So she raised him as a child, because they're in the same tribe. He's an orphan who was abandoned on a rock, and she took custody of him. He's not really her real grandson. This woman has never had children in her life. Much like me.
I'm being sincere, I promise.
I can't bear
seriously
children.
reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can.
That fruit is humongous.
Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much, but I don't know what else I can say.
His ears are small and cute. Kinda just want to poke it and see what it feels like.
You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
Do you know how hard it is to break a fucking femur bone? Really, it's the strongest bone in your body, and I hear if you ever do break it, it's truly excruciating. Like, it's so bad you'd rather die.
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate, are you? Alright, make me an offer.
You can have my heart instead. Sprinkle some salt on it and take a huge bite.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Man, he's cute. How could you resist him?
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching.
He has some of my favorite colors.
See if I change my mind.
Like turquoise with the dark blue, the light blue, and the purple, and black are all of my favorite colors. They look good on him.
Oh, the Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Mind if I pull up a chair?
Hello!
Talking things out with your grandson.
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
He's like 25.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Excuse me?
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin.
It was nothing. Just don't go doing anything like that ever again.
I won't.
I mean it. You try to throw your life away one more time and I might just end you myself.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
Thank God, I thought that conversation was going to a dark place and I was about to lose my fucking shit. Even if you were to offer me that, I would have to kindly decline.
Sounds great. We'll be there.
Oh, I can't deal with that. I won't deal with that. I'd be like, I don't need this from you, and I don't want this from you, so fucking don't. Holy shit! Oh, I like how they disappeared, bro. My life is but a dream. Ah! Also, where's my hotel room? How do I get up there again? Spiral staircase. Oh. Woo! Oh god, fuck. He always gets clipped by something every time. Oh my god. Bro, I just want my bed.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
Yeah. That night I was visited by phantoms.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
Yeah, we need to take her to meet her. She's like, the Xilonen girl is missing. And that's where we're like, young girl. Because she's like, well, the young girl isn't with you. And even Paimon was like, what? The fuck are you talking about? Man, it's hot in here.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler.
Yeah, remember? Was it this video or last video? It might have been this one. Or my last one, I can't remember. She's like, I will send the girl a dream to tell her what needs to be done.
But we ran into a problem. She's not from Natland, so there are no records of her in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Mawika must hold her in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving? Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
She is special. She saved Kachina and devoted herself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes her a debt, but that debt has not been repaid. And with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
Oh no, she's gonna die for it. Did the Pyro Archon know that? Because why would they make her do it?
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
That's what her ancient name is. Blessing.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory. And you, Xilonen, the anxiety you feel, it's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xilonen obtained from the ruler of death.
From Renova.
Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
I told you. If she uses it, Maika will die.
You're saying Mawika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Uh-oh. She knows what we are.
Don't forget, Xilonen. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of death's power will allow Mawika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Malika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
But Maika has already died before, though. 500 years ago, she put her life into the Sacred Flame and died, and then she was reborn, which is why she's lived for 500 years. She's already died before, so if somebody's already been died before, they wouldn't care about dying again. What she probably feels is that she's already been living on borrowed time. Because to her, she already gave up her life 500 years ago. She probably doesn't matter. Like, she probably doesn't care.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My Creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the Traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the Traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
She's dying. That's kind of weird. Maika knows she's gonna die, but she's also going to allow Xilonen to die too. But if she asked her to forge the name, maybe she doesn't know.
Can't sleep with all the noise outside! Forget it, let's go check it out!
No, I want to sleep in my little bed with my little tiny blanket, dude. Whoa. Why would you land on the table with your shoes like that? Fuck are you doing?
Xilonen, Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let's see!
Oh my god. Moja, okay. Right?
Oh, it's a tulip! And a sun in the middle!
I didn't get to look at all of them because I double tapped and backed out.
Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about this form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space! This is a really awesome gift!
It didn't come at a price, right?
Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that!
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. You know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
You could tell she's lying.
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. The Abyss attacked again and it's really bad. The monsters are everywhere. We need help.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't get to look at it because I double tapped. Okay. Okay. So we're missing six more. I hate how that doesn't stay on long enough for you to read it. Yeah, no, I'm missing more than 6. I'm missing 7. Oh, jeez. We need 7 more feats before we're acknowledged. My earring keeps hitting my mic. That sound, that's my earring. Freaking damn it. I always have my mic clipped to the right of my collarbone. On my collar on the right, closer to my ear. Like literally close to my ear. That's why my earring keeps hitting it. My earring dangles. It's a cross with a chain. I have one on each ear.
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those 2 locations. This other one is too dangerous. The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Oh, did you see that symbol in the background? I know what that is. It's basically when you go from place to place defeating enemies, and you get to choose characters at a time, but each time you proceed, it locks 2 characters behind. It happened to me when I was fighting with Xiao, trying to save him, and the whole thing with diamonds that rotated the room to each chamber. I wound up getting A and Zhongli, and it wound up locking them off for me. Like, it selects random characters to take out of your party, and it took both of them, and I was like, yeah, take my Archon, sure. It was funny.
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever, and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
Could this also be some kind of omen? If things continue like this, then...
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now is the desperation of the Abyss. It knows we're only 1 hero short.
Which is me.
I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity and its final chance.
You're saying we just have to hold out for as long as we can?
It'll be a long fight. Our current focus needs to be on protecting civilians and conserving manpower. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many of our warriors have already left to rescue them, but they'll need reinforcements.
Leave that to us, we'll head there right away.
All right. Xilonen, Kachina, head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lali, you're needed in the Masters of the Nightwind. As an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay here. Your tribe is too far from the stadium.
Understood. I'll leave right away.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Matlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right, no time to lose. Let's go!
Doo-doo-doo. Says let's go, walks away slowly. Be careful, everyone.
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you?
Gotcha. Of course.
Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
Oh my god, you don't really want me to get in that thing, do you? She's staring me down like, get your ass in that balloon. All hotspots that require reinforcements are shown here. Okay. God, this is gonna be weird. So, the shipment transporting supplies suddenly came under abyssal attack, becoming trapped as a result. Warriors are on site to push the monsters back, but things look grim. Immediately help is needed. Okay, the warriors of Natlan are filled with spirit and vigor. Under their influence, the invading monsters have been weakened. Alright. Press to go to reinforced location. Because remember, I'm missing 7 areas on that thing, and I bet you this is how you get them. Alright, I'll get in the fucking thing. Oh, yeah. No, I'm good with them. I think I need to change that. Can I get in there? Is it this one? How am I looking at? Oh, can each Weddy do this shit to me? Oh my god.
Squall Fury!
Calm down, calm down, calm down. Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the prompt for just a minute.
Yeah! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy.
Abyssal corrosion level 18. Oh yeah, you can see it's on a fixed course. I'll just sit here as my damn dragon does egg launches. That look on Hazo's face, bro. He has that look on his face of fuck this shit.
There are warriors fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports.
Yeah, I see that. It's kind of fun. You never get a transportation thing in this game. This is like the first time they've had anything like this. That must be my destination there. Yeah, I see the thing down there. How's that rock going through the... Okay.
They must be trapped! Let's go help!
Alright, as soon as my fancy air balloon decides to drop me.
Reinforcements! Thank goodness!
Ooh. That's a barrier, I can't leave. That was unnecessary. Fucking.
The birds come!
Screw your shield. I'm auto-pulling, I'm auto-pulling. Beep.
Thank you for coming. We were almost at the breaking point.
Uh-huh.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept coming, wave after wave. I've never seen it this bad.
At least we got here in time. You all should get going.
I know, but it's not that easy.
A lot of people were hurt in the battle just now. Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of here alive.
He's like, fuck the supplies.
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they need them back at the stadium?
It's them! Over here!
We came to help, but looks like you don't need it. Nice job making it through.
Now we can head straight to the next location.
What other areas need help?
Here, take a look at the latest battle report. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natland to pass along the latest intel. If you see a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy, feel free to ask them about the latest battle situation.
Like, the only person I know from that clan is Kanich. I can't recognize anybody else. That guy's from them, because anybody in green.
Thanks! Now where should we go next?
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight, so let's split up. Choose where you want to go and we'll take the rest.
Still looks like they could use some help here, though. These supplies are really important. What should we do?
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue efforts on our account.
But if we stay here too long, the monsters might come back.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you decide.
Oh my god.
Traveler, can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
My mother's a doctor. When she heard about the attacks in the wilderness, she rushed out to help. And I haven't heard from her since. I'm worried. She's not a fighter, and I can't leave to check on her. I want her to stay out of this. So if you see her, can you please tell her to take shelter?
Of course, we've got this.
Thank you. Oh, that makes it easier to focus on the current battle.
Dude, you didn't tell me what your mom looks like or what her name is. How am I supposed to know? What the f—
Do you get scared?
Depends on the situation. It's normal to be afraid.
Normal? You mean I'm not being the coward?
Everybody has feelings, and you shouldn't be afraid of them.
Not at all. You're here, aren't you? Ready to fight even despite your fear. That's impressive.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Thanks, you two.
Okay. Board the balloon. That's a scion. Hold on. I have to go to all of them, right? Why am I walking when I can do this? Man, this is tough because we need to get an ancient name. But they don't know that by doing so, Xilonen has to sacrifice herself for it. Like, she has to die to give us the name. She's hiding it from us and didn't tell us. This is interesting, because this game has never had any way of transportation. You have to walk manually everywhere. At tree pop loading in like that. I mean, it's convenient. It's pretty neat. I'm out of pop and I can't get up and get any more, so I think I'll drink the water. I have a bottle of Aquafina water next to me, so I guess I'll drink that instead. It's probably more healthier, I know, but... Huh?
Hey, Kenichi just ran past! He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt!
Look at him running. Just to fade it, he's a ghost. I like how, like, Kenichi's right here, girl. What are you talking about? Kenichi's right here. He's in your face. He's right here. It is good to see him, though. I feel like he's, like, the main focus in this area. Okay, let me preemptively find these. I mean, it might be selfish to say, but I care for all of them as characters, but I feel like I do care for Kenichi a little bit more. I like Milani and Kachina a lot, but I feel like I like him even more so.
Everything looks good so far. Wait, those Saurians are fighting the Abyss! Unbelievable! Attacking cute, innocent Saurians! Come on, let's go!
Alright. Dragon power. Oh my god.
Behold!
Frickin' go.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Where did that electro come from? Oh, I guess the thing. The Abyss Mage. I was like, where did that come from? Seen him glow purple.
It's alright. You're safe now. The bad guys are all gone. Go and find your friends, okay? It's dangerous out here. It's best to stick together.
I don't think they understood that.
Okay then. Shoot! Shoot! Come on, shoot! Nope. Still nothing. Wait. There's something on the ground over there.
Knapsack.
Let's see. Oh, it's one of the battle reports from the Scions of the Canopy! This must be what the Saurians were trying to protect! Looks pretty recent, too. We can use it to figure out where to go next!
If it's recent, that means the messenger might still be nearby.
You're right. Maybe they just dropped it by accident, though. Anyway, we saw the battle report, so you guys don't need to worry anymore. Huh. Still no response. Well, what do you want to do? Follow the battle report or continue to explore this area?
Check the map to see that. Well, let's see. You have a certain radius that you're allowed to wander in, so let me go to the port edges of it and see. Stops right here. Kind of goes this way. See if there are any survivors optional. Hope it isn't super obvious in my face. I can't tell if that's a fruit or a person. Hello? Just chilling. So loud. So loud.
Someone's injured. Oh, that must be the messenger. Hey, are you alright? Can you still walk?
The battle report! I have to find the battle report.
We already found it.
Yeah, we got you covered. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. I just hope I'm not too late. In times like these, every second counts. Even a short delay can put lives at risk.
Don't worry about that. We can take things from here. You just need to head back to the stadium and focus on getting better.
Have faith in your people.
You're right. I can't do much else in my current state anyway.
How can we make sure he'll safely get back, though? We can't let him make the journey alone. It's too dangerous out there.
Oh. Come up out of nowhere.
Huh? What the?
Looks like this Yunkasar wants to give you a lift.
Whoa. You guys sure about this? It's really dangerous out there.
All right, well, thanks. This is a huge help.